What's up, fight fans? It's your boy Terence Crawford, sitting here about to board this plane, get ready to go to Vegas, do a little more preparing, and get ready to become a 3-time undisputed world champion.
I'm gonna make all those doubters at the end of the day, at the end of the fight, they all gonna cry when they get home. You know, and I meant that.
Seconds before he boarded the plane to Las Vegas, Terence Crawford sent one last message to his friends. This signaled that one of the most anticipated boxing fights in recent memory is almost upon us.
Hey, shout out to Turkey Island Sheik, Riyadh season. Hey, my family, I appreciate everything that y'all do for me. See y'all fans in Vegas, September 13th. Let's get it.
Everybody's talking about the size and, you know, me being a smaller fighter. But if you look on the stage, I've been sparring these big dudes my whole career. Like, how I'm gonna take a punch? They punch me every time we spar. So, you know, it's.
He has been showing off his immense strength at the gym. People who train with him say he throws heavy, punishing punches that demonstrate exactly why the Mexican ace is considered one of the most dangerous punchers in the sport. Each blow is precise and meant to hurt. Watching him train feels like getting a sneak peek at the big event that night, where tradition and respect will be on the line. At the same time, Terence Crawford's fans have been happy and confident about his chances. Crawford's trainer, Brian Bomac McIntyre, has not only turned down Canelo's plan for a practice session, but also stated emphatically that his fighter would emerge victorious in Las Vegas.
Push! Hey, push! Push!
For years, Crawford has been known for beating up opponents, acting quickly, and handling any situation with ease. This reputation made his words carry significant weight. During his last speech, Crawford, standing next to his promoter, was visibly self-assured.
Once we get in the ring and they see something different, like each and every time, it's gonna be another excuse. Why, the reason why Terence won and this and that and this, but I can assure you, I'm gonna be victorious, and after that, we're gonna have another parade. Let's celebrate, baby.
Robert Garcia was one of the first to share his thoughts. He said he admired both men's skills, but believed that Canelo's raw strength would be superior to Crawford's strategic approach for victory. Garcia stated that Canelo was big and strong enough to change the course of a fight instantly. However, he also acknowledged that Crawford was brave enough to fight the right way and win. He predicted Canelo would win and hurt Crawford, but added that Crawford could still triumph if he fought intelligently. Spencer Oliver warned Canelo Alvarez that this upcoming fight will be the toughest of his career. It was clear that Crawford wasn't just fighting. He was pursuing something at high risk because he wanted to cement his legacy. One night could make him a legend. Oliver emphasized that the level of this test determines whether a fighter becomes immortal or sees his goals fail due to past limitations.
Once we get in the ring and they see something different, like each and every time, it's gonna be another excuse. Why, the reason why Terence won and this and that and this, but I can assure you, I'm gonna be victorious, and after that, we're gonna have another parade. Let's celebrate, baby.
Spencer Oliver had no doubt that Terence Crawford was a very good middleweight fighter. He stated that Crawford was ready to take on anyone, even the best in the game. Oliver believed Crawford was one of the all-time greats, capable of beating legends like Sugar Ray Leonard and Roberto Duran. He thought Crawford would showcase his exceptional talent in the September fight.
Boxing, bar none. You know, we've got two of the best fighters in the world, and Terence Crawford trying to do what no other's done before, a four division world champion, and, you know, jumping up from light middleweight now to super middle, trying to achieve the unachievable against Canelo Alvarez, who is pound for pound. Can he do it? I think he can. I think that this guy creates history. Terence Crawford is...
Jordan commented that Crawford's size might be the most critical factor, But he felt that now was the perfect time for Crawford to face Alvarez, because Canelo had been showing signs of decline in recent fights. He acknowledged that the weight difference would be important to many observers. He also noted that Canelo's last fight against William Skull didn't truly test him.
I think that he lives with any welterweight. His best weight really has been at welterweight. He lives with any welterweight in any division for me, and that's including all the greats. You know, you're going back to your Roberto Durans, Sugar Ray Leonards, all those guys. I think that he is that good, and we find out in September. It's going to be a fantastic.
Jordan then reflected on Crawford's background and how the fight style might unfold. He praised Crawford's career, recalling how he shocked British fans by beating Ricky Burns and then crushed Terence Spence in a career-defining match. He was certain the fight would be fascinating, especially since Crawford could easily handle the weight.
Is that the difficulty that most people would put to Terence Crawford is the size element of things. But I think if he's going to fight Canelo Alvarez, it's the right time to fight him now, because we're seeing elements of decline in Alvarez. Okay, the dance partners has been forced to fight against William Skull, didn't come to fight.
Ahead of the fight, excitement continues to build. This is not just a fight between champions. These two are among the best fighters of all time. In terms of skills, each is unique. Canelo has fought a vast array of opponents, is incredibly strong, and has proven his durability. Crawford is accurate, flexible, and tough, all qualities that define great winners. Brian Mendoza offered a different perspective, saying his feelings about the fight had shifted several times. Mendoza gave Canelo a slight edge due to size and the ability to hold his own weight in the ring. He acknowledged Crawford had put on a lot of weight and looked strong in training. "I feel like I'm almost changing my mind," he stated. "I still like Canelo because he is big. Yes, but since Crawford is bigger, I guess it's not as clear how the size has changed." Mendoza expressed faith in Canelo based on what he'd seen at the weight, but also noted Crawford looked strong and skilled. He concluded that the two fighters were not that different. Crawford is heavy, good at moving around, and very strong right now. His height advantage makes him bigger overall, and when you have that much weight in the ring, things change dramatically. That's what you should consider before making a prediction. Eddie Hearn has also changed his mind about the fight. Initially, he favored Canelo due to his size and resume in the heavyweight class. Now, however, he recognizes that Crawford's timing, accuracy, and speed are crucial factors. "You know, Canelo is my guy, but I probably lean slightly to Crawford in this one," Hearn admits. He observed that the American winner had been easily beating top competition for a long time. Hearn said this fight could be closer than most people think, but he still admires Canelo's skill and power. His shift in opinion reflects how strange and important this fight has become for the sport.
But Crawford, it'll be interesting to see how their styles gel and how the fight proceeds. But having watched Crawford like you have done, from the moment he landed on his shores to deal with Ricky Burns all those years ago, to the manner in which he dismantled Errol Spence and stepping up the weight classes, I'm in Spencer's camp. We're both in the same position, aligned, foolishly together perhaps, in the belief that Crawford will beat Alvarez. And I'd like to see him beat Alvarez.
Eddie Hearn went on to say that he wouldn't be surprised if Crawford won. As he discussed the matchup, he made it clear that few had expected Crawford to excel at this level and that scores and predictions ultimately don't matter. For Hearn, this fight wasn't just about who would win. It was about whether Crawford could seize the moment, change the rules, and shake up the boxing world. He also brought up Canelo's loss to Dimitri Bivol as a cautionary tale, advising Crawford to use it as motivation and a guide for his own game plan.
Canelo's my guy, but I probably lean slightly to Crawford in this.
When Canelo Alvarez was at his worst, Dimitri Bivol beat him. Bivol discussed the upcoming fight, noting that Crawford typically moves around and stays away to avoid being hit. However, Bivol finally admitted that it would be difficult to predict the outcome.
Canelo will be a favourite going in, but it wouldn't surprise me at all if Crawford.
Bivol elaborated on how his own approach to distance worked effectively against Canelo. He spoke about Canelo's head movement and excellent defensive protection. Bivol said it would be tough to land clean hits with a single shot, but easier to do so with a high-volume combination of punches.
Bivol really did set the blueprint of how to beat Canelo Alvarez. You know, what you do is you're slick, But you throw punches in bunches, you move into range, bomb, 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 out of range. You do it again, because Canelo's not that active. He doesn't throw a lot of punches. And he hates movement, hates it. Crawford's got, Crawford, to be honest, Crawford's got to probably make it a little bit of a stinker. Like, you've just got to go in there and just win rounds. And I think Crawford will win rounds in those fights.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Especially the early rounds. So Canelo may have to do something and try, because he's not that active. I don't think he really wants to work.
Tarver said that Canelo has employed many different methods over the years, which made the fight even more intriguing. He noted that one of Canelo's greatest skills is his ability to handle problems and remain calm under pressure. Tarver told Crawford that he might not be able to show Canelo anything new. Even though Crawford is a smart fighter, Tarver warned that Canelo has seen almost every style in the book. That's what scares me about him, Tarver said. To make things better, I believe that will greatly affect this battle. He emphasized that this fight is crucial for both fighters because they are at the top of their sport. Tarver praised Crawford for becoming an undisputed champion twice in different weight classes, a feat that solidifies his place in boxing history.
Crawford will try to keep on the distance Canelo, and he will try to use his long distance and moving. But what will happen, only God knows. Could he keep him full distance on the distance? Does it make sense?
Yeah, it does. To keep the distance.
Yeah, all fight.
Others noted that the weight disparity could be a decisive factor. Canelo, having been in bigger fights before, knows how to absorb and give weight, which could make things much more difficult for Crawford.
Will he? But also, just to keep Canelo on this distance, it's not just enough. He has good defense. His body movements, it's great. You know, to reach his head, you need to throw not only 1-2 punches. You need to throw 5-7 punches, and one punch you will score. Yeah, does it make sense?
Yes, yeah.
You will miss like five punches, but one of them 6 punch will.
The finish is well planned, and each word spoken by the two camps adds to the story. Canelo's fans have immense faith in him because of his superior training experience. Crawford's team, however, is equally confident that their man can get the job done. A great deal is at stake: pride, family legacy, and the title of Count of America. When Fernando Vargas reflected on the significance of a Canelo victory for Mexican boxing history, he became emotional. It was clear to him that this wasn't just another fight, but a moment of national pride, and that a win would carry profound meaning. Vargas stated that if Canelo won by knockout, he would become the undisputed star of Mexican boxing, the best after this fight. In his words, the people didn't just want to win. They wanted a finish they would remember for a long time. For Vargas, this wasn't merely a fight for belts. It was a fight to live up to the expectations of an entire nation.
Elite level fighters, they've shown it over the years. Obviously, 2 times undisputed for Terence Crawford, 47. He's shown why he's one of the best in the history books. But in the other side, you have one of the best to ever do it, one of the pound for pound best for over a decade, in Canelo Alvarez. He's also shown why he's, if not the best Mexican fighter to ever live. I feel like it's going to.
Many have discussed how much heavier Canelo Alvarez is compared to Terence Crawford. Trainers, experts, and former champions all agree that moving up to 168 pounds will be a significant challenge for Crawford. He has been successful in lighter divisions, but has never faced a natural super middleweight like Canelo. Randy Crawford and Alan McKenna trained together before the fight and discussed just how massive this event would be. It was evident that this wasn't any ordinary fight. It was an international spectacle that would draw millions of fight fans from all over the world.
It's a lot to put in, 2 weight divisions and have to keep up for 12 rounds against a fighter that has been sitting there for over 5-6 years, fighting the best of the best. He knows how to take those punches. He knows how to roll with those punches. I'm not saying that Terence doesn't, because Terence is an old dog. He knows how to fight.
On top of that, McKenna highlighted the heavy group's power that makes decisions in the ring. He praised Crawford's athleticism, but agreed that Canelo's strength would be extremely tough to overcome. McKenna believed Crawford could beat the Mexican King if he could handle the sheer toughness of the fight.
Yeah, I'm a big Crawford fan as well. Like, every time he sees me and my brothers and my dad at fights, he comes out of his way, shakes our hand. It's all respect. But I just feel the weight's a little too much, Marcos. I feel going up 2 weight classes, really like 3. And early, I feel Terence will have great...
Not only are these fighters big, but they also have to maintain their speed, strength, and energy while absorbing heavier punches for 12 rounds or more. Canelo has fought at a heavier weight before, giving him an edge in some people's eyes. On the other hand, Crawford's ring efficiency and intelligence will help him close the gap. The exact date of the fight remains unclear. Asked about the purpose of weight classes, Amir Khan said they are a key element in ensuring fair competition. He acknowledged Crawford as the best pound-for-pound fighter, but warned that Canelo is extremely dangerous due to their size and power disparity. This is particularly relevant since Canelo has been dangerous in the past, even as he ages. Khan noted that Crawford would have to face bigger opponents, which would make his training regimen harder. He recognized Crawford's greatness as a 2-time undisputed champion, but questioned whether taking such a massive risk was truly necessary. Still, he admitted Crawford would have to do something extraordinary if he truly believes in himself. What will happen? Will Crawford pull off something amazing? Or will Canelo once again show why he is the king? Which do you prefer, the skilled technician or the Mexican powerhouse? Feel free to share your thoughts below.
Maybe he'll get Canelo's head snapped back, or, catch Canelo early. Maybe I could see Terence Crawford go southpaw, because you see Canelo has had a bit of problems with southpaws. You can see Canelo, I could see him getting frustrated, picking him up like how he does, like when he gets frustrated. But I say 6th, 7th, 8th round on up, I think he'll figure him out. And we need Canelo to get a stoppage, if not get a get a knockout. I think it'll be great for Mexico, and it'll be great for Razas. But I got Canelo, coming out with